Good evening. I'm Micah Matera.
And I'm Ben Bradley. Ray is off tonight. The message on masking changes again as the Delta variant spreads. The CDC now saying even vaccinated people should wear masks indoors where transmission is high. Now, the Chicago area is not currently in that category.
And the agency also recommending masks for everyone inside of schools. WGN's Gaynor Hall here with the updated guidelines. Hi, Gaynor.
Hi, Ben and Micah. To mask or not to mask, CDC officials changing the guidance, citing new data on the Delta variant.
The latest recommendations from the CDC, even people who are vaccinated should resume wearing masks in indoor public settings in parts of the country where COVID-19 is surging. And students, teachers, and staff in schools everywhere should also mask up, whether they're vaccinated or not.
In rare occasions, some vaccinated people
like 3 times,
infected with the Delta variant
really
after vaccination may be contagious and spread the virus to others. This new science is worrisome and unfortunately warrants an update to our recommendations.
Illinois is now fully aligning with the CDC recommendations. Will County and some areas downstate are considered to be at high or substantial risk for community transmission. But Dr. Robert Citrenberg with Advocate Aurora Health says the guidance is
very confusing for people. Well, when I'm in one county, I need to wear a mask indoors. When I travel to a different county, I don't. And I think this is going to breed some confusion. I would hope and expect that over the next few days, CDC issues some explanation and maybe makes it a little simpler to understand.
What we're attempting to do is to look at masks and the most effective thing that you can do, which is to get vaccinated. Get vaccinated. Do I need to say that again? Please, everybody, get vaccinated.
In Chicago, Health Commissioner Dr. Allison Arwady says 97% of COVID-19 deaths and hospitalizations are among the unvaccinated. She says the virus is still under control in the city, but that's not the case in other parts of the country. Chicago's travel advisory map is expanding to 14 states.
I want people to be concerned, but I don't want there to be unnecessary panic at this point. I just want to make sure people get vaccinated.
In the next few days, she expects the city will likely cross 200 cases a day. The threshold Mayor Lightfoot has said could prompt another mask mandate and other restrictions. Arwady says we're not at that point yet, as huge crowds are expected to pack Grant Park this weekend for Lollapalooza.
I can't promise that there won't be any COVID cases associated with Lolla. When you're having this many folks who are coming through, almost certainly there will be some cases. I'm certainly hopeful that we won't see a significant problem, and I certainly know we're being a lot more responsible than many other settings that are just as large that are gathering around the country.
People attending Lollapalooza are required to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test within 72 hours of attendance. And if you're not feeling well, the message from Dr. Arwady, stay home.
All right.